If you want to get more hours out of your day, this is going to be really helpful because what I'm going to do is help you understand the internal resources you have as a sales professional so that you can cover more ground and get more deals done. So what you're going to learn is what resources you have and then how they can help you. There's going to be follow-up videos around tactical things on a day-to-day, but this is all around helping you understand the state of the union for your situation so that you can cover more ground. Now, why should you care? 86,400. That's how many seconds you have in a day. And I can't give you more time, but I could teach you how to multiply your time. Archimedes famously said, if you give me a lever long enough, I can move the world. So that's what this is about, understanding and leverage, because you only have so many hours. And when I was a rep at Salesforce specifically, and this is when I learned this concept, I knew I could only work so many hours a day. So let's say it was 10 hours a day that I was working on average on my accounts. What I would think about is, how can I get an extra 2 to 4 hours worked on my accounts every single day that I wasn't personally doing? And think about that. That's a 20 to 40% increase in productivity on my accounts. And that's what this is about. And that's what you're going to get out of this. So questions for you is, what do you already know about your partners? Do you know their names? Do you know where they live? Do you know anything about them? This is about relationships. Do you know what they do? Not just their title, but do you actually know the responsibilities within your organization? And do you know how they can actually help you? Most times when reps sit down with their counterparts, they're usually surprised at all the ways that they can help them. Half of them they knew, half of them they didn't know. So make sure you know that. And then, do you know how you can help them? Because at the end of the day, the most important question is, do they trust you? Because if you don't know how you can help them, and they're not clear on how they can help you, then you're setting yourself up for failure. So that's the high level. Now let me talk to you about the resources that you have. And there's different levels of resources that are more foundational and then advanced. So I think of it as level 1 and level 2. So let's dig right in. Number 1, sales development rep, also known as a business development rep or SDR, BDR. The way to think about this, if you're account executive, is this is your counterpart to help you divide and conquer your accounts, covering more ground, learning more intel. That's what this is about. So leveraging them effectively is going to be really important to do that. And that's a resource that most reps have in the enterprise software space. Sales, or also known as solution engineers. So these are people that are going to help you in really technical situations. When you're doing complex deals, if they're looking at stack architecture, which means what are all the components of technology or the moving parts that your customers have in their organization, by understanding that and seeing how those things all play together, and then being able to paint a picture of what's possible. I like to call it the art of the possible for your customers. It helps you significantly expand the potential deal in the evaluation. And then, of course, they're a solution expert. If you're selling technical, complex deals, they're the ones that can help you do this. And that's where you have it. It's good to have that technical expert on your side. Your manager. This is usually my favorite resource to leverage, and it's often the most underutilized resource that AEs have, because if you're selling big deals, you're going to need internal resources so they can help you negotiate that. They can help you multi-thread. They can help you get above the power line. They can help you negotiate. They can help you do so many things to help you progress your deals. You just have to know how to put them to work. And that's what this is about, helping you understand that. Your executives, your VPs, yes, they're a resource for you. You're not a resource for them. So think about their expertise. Do they have thought leadership in the industry? Building on the multi-threading. Can they help with executive alignment? All these things, your executives or VPs can help you progress your deals forward. Other account executives. So these might be veterans that are in the same role as you, or you might have overlays, product experts, also known as co-primes, that you have that are specialists for specific products your organization sells. These are people that can help you get really creative to run different plays and accounts by just sitting down, whiteboarding with them, doing deal strategy. It can help you think about your accounts in a different way that you may not be thinking about them today. And then SMEs, also known as subject matter experts. So think of this person as someone that has a deep knowledge and expertise on the industry that you are selling into. So if you're selling into financial services, This could be someone that you have on your staff that maybe worked in the banking industry for years. By leveraging them in their conversations, you could say the same thing that they say, but because they're saying it, it has much more credibility because they come from banking, right? Warren Buffett famously says, hey, make money, don't lose money in the market. Very simple advice. You're going to listen to him more than me because it's Warren Buffett. Same thing here from leveraging your subject matter experts. So these are the level 1 resources that you have. Let's go into level 2 for you to get more advanced with this. So product and engineering. Very commonly when you're selling complex deals, you're not just positioning yourself as someone who's solving the problem right now, or you shouldn't be. If you are, stop doing that. You should be positioning yourself as a company that they want to partner with for the long haul. And typically, where product and engineering can come into play is being able to speak to the roadmap. Where are we taking the product and solution when you're bringing this to the table with their executives to help them know where the company is going? This goes a long way to help them see beyond the deal in front of you to expand the relationship for the long haul. Customer success and marketing. It's the ability to get customer references and get testimonials and get case studies. That can be very time consuming and exhausting. So partner with your customer success and marketing team to get all that, because by being able to provide social proof to your evaluations, it's going to de-risk the decision, because risk is one of the biggest things you're always fighting against in your deals. And any opportunity you have to de-risk it and make it a no-brainer decision for them, it's going to go a long way. So customer success and marketing is great for this. Customer support. You can eat up a lot of time dealing with CSAT issues in your accounts. So understanding your resources and escalating issues that your customers have and having an open dialogue with your customer support team goes a long way to help them have a great experience. Land and expand is a very common selling motion in the technology space, and you're not going to be able to expand if you don't effectively land. And that's where customer support can help you do that. And then building on that is customer success. When you think about land and expand, if there's an existing customer, hopefully you're doing some sort of quarterly business review, also known as a QBR, to review the value that your solution is already delivering to them. Because the easiest way for me as a buyer to be open to expanding our relationship is for you to show me in black and white the impact that you're already delivering for me. So partnering your customer success person as the leader in those conversations can help you really open the doors to expanding the relationship. Marketing, building on level 2 of this. Direct mail. That's a very underutilized channel to break into accounts because it's very time consuming and tedious to do. Marketing can potentially help you to give you a lot of hours back and execute it effectively. Account-based marketing. Direct mail is one of the components that goes into this, but account-based marketing is basically looking at your account from a bunch of different angles and how could you hit them from numerous channels, numerous ways, see how you can leverage marketing and the existing infrastructure that they have to potentially offload some of this. Again, this is about giving you time back. So even if they're simple, tedious tasks, they're still tedious and they can eat clock. So that's what they can help with. And then if you're going to events or you're trying to set up a customer dinner, they can potentially help you with collateral, things like that to help you effectively execute the event. And because when you're in face-to-face, it really helps move the needle forward, and marketing can offload and give you a lot of time back executing that. And then going back to the C-suite, the executive team, expertise and thought leadership. People love to talk to the C-suite and your prospects and customers. Leverage that to get above the power line and get executive alignment to speak to their expertise on where the industry is going and where they're viewing your organization. So this isn't just a product roadmap. This is where they're thinking about taking the company in alignment with where the industry is going, which is a little bit different. So leverage your C-suite and executive team or your department heads, any opportunity that you can to expand the relationship, expand the number of stakeholders that you're aligned with, and get above the power line, and it can help you there. Customers. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but most reps don't leverage their customers, because if you have successful customers, get referrals. It's much easier to sell to someone that you get a warm introduction to than a cold account. So if you have successful customers, speak to them and ask for referrals. External partners, whether it's implementation partners, whether it's channel partners, whatever it may be, they're an incredible resource for, again, additional referrals, because they want you to be successful just like you want them to be successful. They can do additional discovery on your behalf when they're meeting with your customers and you're not there. And then also additional event support, maybe sponsoring your event, maybe help coordinating the logistics of the event. Whatever it may be, this can be another thing to cover more ground to give you more time back in your day. And then last but not least, legal. Very often overlooked and very often seen as just someone that helps do redlining and go back and forth and get the deal across the finish line. But if you know how to position them effectively, they can really help with strategic negotiation beyond the existing deal. Going back and forth on the redlining is a part of the process, but there's going to be terms and conditions that they need. And you don't want to fall into a situation where you're just giving up. So leverage the negotiations and the redlining back and forth and have a great dialogue going with your legal team. And it can help you get a win-win for not only the customer and for you. And not only that, set this account up for future success, because it's not just about selling the deal in front of you. It's about establishing a great relationship with this customer, and legal can go a long way. So hope this is helpful. My name is Justin J. Johnson, founder and creator of the Beautiful Savage Sales Academy. Use this, implement it, go burn it down. I'll see you in the next video.